Hey Artnerds! Today we are taking a look at Jot highlighters. You receive 4 Jot highlighters for $1. They have a chisel nib and they come in assorted colors, and I paid $1 whole for all 4 of these markers. So let's go ahead and dive into yet another Dollar Tree review. So I believe these Jot highlighters are supposed to be like Zebra Mildliners, where they come in softer colors that are supposed to be easier for the eyes. You receive 4 of them for $1. There's not much information on the back. Jot likes to keep it simple. They were imported by Greenbrier International Inc. and they were made in China. They are blister packed with a little bit of plastic on the front and a cardboard backing, which makes for a lot of trash. So today we are going to swatch these Jot highlighters, not as highlighters, but actually as water-based markers. And we're going to be swatching them on the Payson Real Images drawing pad. And you guys can check out a full review of this particular product, also from Dollar Tree, by clicking the card here. So I am trying to knock out this review before I lose my light entirely. So I do apologize for the darker than normal video. I'll try to make this short, sweet, and quick, and helpful, of course. So I really like Zebra Mildliners. They're pretty popular with bullet journalers, sometimes with people who like to do sketchbook doodling, and with people who maintain planners, fancy planners. So I think these are trying to hit that demographic. And the reason I actually picked these up is I wanted kind of a peachy skin tone for my big Dollar Tree field test, which is going to be coming up in the near future. So we are swatching on drawing paper. As you can see, there is a chisel nib. These should be water-based. And I am completely off camera. I apologize. I'm trying not to lean over my drawing pad because it creates this really bad cast shadow that I'm sure none of you guys want to see. And there's not really much I can do for the lighting because, as always, when I'm doing Dollar Tree reviews, I'm doing Dollar Tree reviews in Luling. So they work pretty much like highlighters. The colors are a little bit darker than what the barrel of the pen would imply. So that peachy color is more of an orangey color, and it's not necessarily great for skin tones. They're a little bit scratchy. If you go over the area while it's still wet, it's gonna tear up the paper, and it's more prone to tearing up the paper than other highlighters that I've used and other markers, especially other water-based markers that I've used. So please use these with care. I'm gonna go grab a cup of clean water and we'll try blending these out to see how water soluble they are and if they can be used for that purpose as well. Okay, so I've got my cup of clean water handy. I've also got a Jot watercolor brush, and I'm gonna give these the best chance at water solubility that I can. I'm gonna work with them while they're fresh. Now, this is not watercolor paper. This is not a watercolor sketchbook, and it even recommends that you use only dry media in the sketchbook. So, oh, nope. Pink says I will not blend. Okay, let's try peach. And there are ways you can force this, like you can use a ceramic plate or a piece of scrap plastic, apply your color to that, and then apply the color to the paper. And I guess I can demonstrate that for you guys really quick before we say goodbye. But these things are really prone to not budging, which is a bit disappointing because I was kind of hoping I could use these in my field test. And it seems like perhaps I cannot. You guys might also notice that my very, very cheap Dollar Tree Jot brush is shedding hairs. You guys can learn more about those brushes by checking out this review here in the cards. It's all in the cards. So these things don't move. Let's actually try another track. Let's try blending them out with an alcohol blender. And I have here an Artist Loft alcohol marker blender. Let's see. Nope. What is with these markers? They don't want to go anywhere. All right, so for informative demonstration purposes, and I am casting bad shadows because the light is not my favorite. This is a piece of scrap plastic. It is from the Jot packaging from another review. You can apply your marker to said scrap plastic like you see here. You can also blend colors this way. So we'll put some of this weird orange here on our plastic. You can then use a watercolor brush dipped in water, mix it, and then apply it like that. So, no matter how bad the art supply, if you get creative enough, you can bend it to your will. But is it worth bending it to your will? That's really up to you, how much money you have to spend, how patient you are, and how badly you want to make this art supply work for you. But it can be done. Does science say it should be done? Who knows? So that was a very brief review of the Jot 4-pack of pastel color highlighters. They work as highlighters, they're fine as highlighters, but they don't really work well as water-based markers or alcohol-based markers. Am I still going to use this for the field test? Probably. I am pretty dang stubborn. But should you buy it? Am I recommending that you buy it? You know what? If you're looking for a Zebra Mildliner knockoff, they're fine. If you're looking for something a little better than that, if you're looking to be impressed or surprised the way we've been with some of my other Dollar Tree reviews, these are not the product for you, and I recommend you give them a skip. So thank you guys so much for watching this quick review of the Jot highlighters from Dollar Tree. I hope in some way it was helpful, useful, or informative for you guys, or at least a little bit amusing and funny. I have more Dollar Tree reviews coming up in the near future. If you're wondering why I review art supplies from Dollar Tree, I do this every year at about this time of year. Whenever I visit my family in Luling, I get this envie to review cheap art supplies, and Dollar Tree is the most promising suspect. B, I know a lot of my viewers are younger or may come from economically repressed areas. I myself am originally from an economically repressed area, so I feel ya. I feel that, and not everybody can afford expensive art supplies, but everybody deserves to be able to make art. So I make it a point to review supplies from inexpensive places like Dollar Tree, Walmart, and Target on occasion to help fill that gap. Not all of these are challenges, and not all of them are designed to make fun of the product we purchased, since a lot of people are very reliant on these products for their everyday needs. However, if you guys can get a smile, if you guys can get a laugh out of these videos, that's great too. Thirdly, I enjoy reviewing art supplies from all across the art supply gamut, but this is not my bread and butter. This is not my everyday art supply review, and you guys can find plenty of professional grade art supply reviews and art supplies here on this channel and over on the Natto Soup blog at nattosoup.blogspot.com. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys again in the near future, and please keep an eye out for my upcoming field test where I put a bunch of Dollar Tree art supplies to the Natto Soup challenge. Have a great day, guys. Bye!